Well, hey, howdy, and welcome to the Camp Dog Workshop. Um, I got a project here. And it's kind of a fun one. Cousin David Savick got that 319 on eBay, but it was missing the top. So he asked me if I could build one for him. I said sure. I do one for my 319 tributes, and it's nice. He said no, you don't understand. It's got to be exactly like original. I said, well, yeah, I can do that, but it's a lot more time consuming than building the ones I use for my tributes. My tributes, I use a brass dome and make the cuts and all that. But the profile is different from the originals. That way you can tell it's a tribute, not an original. But he's restoring this original, so he says it's got to be right on. So cousin Rob Roberts sent me his 319 for tune-up work. So this is what the original shade looks like. I was able to find a source for stainless bowls that are the correct profile, but there's some issues with them. They got a real wide lip and doesn't look original. So what I did for cousin David is I silver soldered, I cut the lip off and I silver soldered brass rod, which is like the profile. See that pretty good, huh? And the shape is going to be just the same. I made the clips, these shade clips that go in there, you know, that's what spaces your globe. Clips, these are easy to make. They're a snap. The bugger is the original clip that holds the ring in. You can't, yeah, see these guys here. Those are a stinker to make, and I finally said, okay, I'm going to spend half an afternoon and make a mandrel for it. So this is how I make a clip. I buy brass stock, but it's too wide, so I got to cut it down. And then it's too hard to shape, so I anneal it. So after it's annealed, it bends more easily. So, oh man, where'd my hammer go? This happens all the time when I do these things. I need somebody to keep me organized. Well, here's one. So since it's soft, it'll just bend over, and I can get this little angle by tapping down like that. Then after I got that shape, I just make sure it's flat. I grab it on the mandrel, see, like this, put it in the vise. Make sure it's nice and straight. Bend it by hand again. Tap it down for the corner. Then take it, flip it around, put it in the vise again. I got this tab. I bend that. I leave it long because it's easier to bend. So once I got it around there, I trim that puppy back with my handy dandy tool here. And I can carefully tap that around. And to get a good and tight, I grab it with the lineman dike. And there we go. Look at that. Where'd the original go? Just like the original. All I gotta do now is drill the little hole and trim it to the right size. But it will be exactly like an original. Cousin David's into plating now, which is great, so I don't have to fart around plating it. Because these are going to be dissimilar metals, he'll probably flash copper it. Well, I buffed it down to 800. I'll let him do the 1,000 and 5,000. because of dissimilar metals, a flash copper gives you a good nickel, even nickel over the whole thing. And he's doing pretty nice work. I'm impressed with the results he's getting. It's kind of nice to not have to be the only guy doing this anymore. All right, that's it. Thanks for stopping by Camping with Dog Workshop. Have a good Thanksgiving. Goodbye.